there, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Elle and I are here today to talk to you about a book that we are absolutely crazy about right now. It's an author that I actually haven't read before, but now that I have, I am really excited to check out the rest of his work. So what is this book that I'm talking about? This book is called The Night Shift by Alex Finlay. The Night Shift. Now, I was kind of excited about hearing when I heard about this book because it just sounded really cool and interesting. And like I said, I hadn't read anything by him before, but I thought I'm going to give this a shot. And now that I did, I am completely obsessed with it. And I am really excited to put one of the other books that he has on hold here at the library to check out. So I read this in not quite one sitting, but I know, but it was close. It was close to one sitting. I think it only took me 2 days to finish it because I just could not stop. As soon as I picked this book up, I read like 150, 160 pages right off the bat because I couldn't stop. I was so hooked on this series or on this story. So basically, this book is about this murder that takes place in the New Year's Eve 1999 in the small town at a Blockbuster. There's 4 teenagers working. All of them are murdered except for one. One girl escapes. So now it's 15 years later, same town, and an ice cream store, same thing happens. A couple teenagers that are working there are murdered, one survivor. So there's a couple different points of view that are being told through the story. There is point of view of Elle, who is the survivor from the first attack at the Blockbuster. And she is now a psychologist, and she is still definitely grappling with having survived this terrible thing. It also is from the point of view of this young man who was accused of the murder, but then didn't get convicted of it, and then he disappeared. His brother, his younger brother, is now a lawyer, and he has a point of view in the story as well. There's also a point of view of one of the FBI agents who is working on the case, Sarah Keller, her point of view, and it goes back and forth, trying to figure out and put all these pieces together. Is this murder related, this new murder at the ice cream store, is it related to the original one at Blockbuster? How are they linked? Apparently, the survivor from this time says that the man before he knocked her out, whispered this eerie sentence in her ear, and they discover that it's the same thing that the original survivor was told as well. So it's got to be the same person, right? Well, perhaps not. Could be a copycat killer. It could be something completely even different from that. But that everybody's trying to scramble to not only find out what happened here and solve this mystery, but everybody, aside from the FBI agent, who is really amazing, but everybody is kind of a hot mess. All these people are carrying all these different traumas from this, this incident that happened. They're trying to put their lives together, having a difficult time with that for a variety of different reasons. But what I just really loved about this was one of my favorite thriller authors is Riley Sager. And he has a book called Final Girls, which is kind of like a not quite similar, but a little bit of a story. And it really gives me vibes from that book, which made me super happy. I love just being drawn into a thriller like this when the action starts right away and it keeps you guessing. And I had no idea what was going to happen. There were a lot of twists and turns I did not see coming. Not that that's really out of this realm of believability, because I'm really bad at guessing the endings for thrillers. I never, ever can guess an ending. If I have guessed an ending, it's usually that the story has been really poorly written, because those things just go right over my head. But in any case, I thought the surprise for this, the twist, and they find out who the killer actually is, I wasn't guessing it for a million years, and then all the pieces fell together, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can totally see that. But I'm not giving anything else away about that. So I really thought this book, if you like thrillers, this is a really great one. And this author now, like I said, is now officially on my radar. I'm going to go back and check out the other book that we have by them in the library. I'm going to check back and see if there's any other works by them that I can read, because the way that this book just grabbed me right from the beginning and just did not let go. And even, it was the kind of book where even when I wasn't reading it, I was thinking about it and just mulling everything over and trying to piece the clues together. And like, okay, so this happened and this person said this and this person's connected to this, and trying to figure it all out even when I wasn't reading it. So I think that's a sign of a really good book, when it just keeps you engaged. And even now, I finished it a couple days ago and I still can't stop thinking about it. So give it a shot, especially if you love thrillers. The Night Shift, Alex Finlay. Well, that's what we've got for you today. I hope that you are just as excited about this book as I am. I want you guys to read it so you can come in and tell me what you thought about it, because I just need someone else to talk to about this book. So give it a shot. It is available at Farmington Community Library. And also, please give this video a like. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the day.